everyone, and welcome back to Lauren's Take. So, as you can see, this is a Disney video. Oh my gosh, I decided to actually wear ears today because why not? Yeah, these are actually the 2018 ears I got on my 16th birthday trip when I went to Disney World. But yeah, my fam and I went to Disney World. We went last year and we were going again this year. And I did, y'all, you gotta be proud of me. I was consistent. I was able to take a lot of videos whilst there, whilst we were turning up, having fun in my favorite place on earth. It was really a lot of fun, and it was mainly because I know that, I don't know, the next time we're gonna go, because, you know, Florida, it's Florida, and y'all know what's going on. I don't need to spill the tea much about that. And we had a wonderful time. We went to Disney 2 days, went to Magic Kingdom and Epcot, and basically this video is just me showing you all that we did. We tried a lot of new things, did a lot of the things that we usually do, but it was just a really fun trip. I think all of us definitely think this was our favorite out of all of the times we've been. This was my 7th time going, as well as my dad's 7th time, my sister's 8th, and my mom's 9th, because she actually got to go to Walt Disney World within the first year of its operating, so back in 1972. So that's really cool that she was able to do that. And so my sister went right before COVID times, or as my mom now refers to it, BC, and in 2020, actually January 2020. So they've been technically more times than I have, but we had a great trip. If y'all know how much time I spent trying to put into planning this thing, y'all, I was the official travel planner for this trip. Y'all, let me tell you, it was a lot. But we got through it, and it was good, and it was fun, and I cannot complain. I had so much fun on this trip. Got to try some new things, like Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. We also got on Tron Light Cycle Run. Both were amazing. Both were extremely fun. What else new that we did? We, for some reason, had never did the Carousel of Progress, which is literally a show, but it moves around, so it's kind of a ride too. Did that for the very first time. We didn't ride the train, but that was because we were walking a lot, and it was just going to take more time than we needed it to. We did that. We did Genie Plus for our Magic Kingdom Day. Epcot. We walked World Showcase first. We came in via Mexico this time. So we did a lot of new things, a lot of different things from past trips, and I think it really was beneficial. So anyway, that's really what's happening. And so I just wanted to first give an introduction video. So before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed already, and let's get into it. All right, hey y'all. Sorry for my crooked glasses. I just was looking back at some of these videos and my glasses were so crooked. But anyway, I'm redoing this part of the video where I'm basically just clarifying what Genie Plus is, what are lightning lanes, what's the virtual queue, what's rope drop. So you can know when I'm talking later on in some of the video clips what I'm talking about. You'll have an idea. See, okay, I don't know we're going to deal. Moving on. So, real quick, Genie Plus is a paid service that replaced FastPass Plus. That was the free service to basically skip lines for the day. Disney tells you can only use it 2 to 3 times. My family and I got use of it, I think about 6 to 7, maybe. I probably will go back. I don't know. I think it was about 6 to 7 times. Most likely you will be able to use it that many times as long as you are taking note of when you use the Genie Plus Lightning Lane for the day. So essentially, that's what's happening. I kind of talk about it in my video, so I won't go through the specifics. It's not that type of video, it's a vlog video. But anyway, that's what Genie Plus is. When I tell you, oh, we have a lightning lane, that means that is the physical skipping the line thing. So the Genie Plus is the service. Lightning lane is the individual thing for each ride that I'm using Genie Plus for. So if I'm saying, hey, we have a lightning lane for Haunted Mansion, that's what I'm talking about. Then we have the virtual queue. The virtual queue is essentially your free standby queue, virtual standby queue, because there are 2 rides in Walt Disney World that do not have a standby queue, and that is Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, as well as Tron Light Cycle Run. So both what Amber and I had to do for those days that we went to Epcot and Magic Kingdom, we had to get up at the crack of dawn to get in the virtual queue for the 7 a.m. drop. There's only a 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. drop, 6 p.m. if you're a Disney Resort guest. We did not stay on a Disney resort, so we did not get that access, but we were trying to get the morning drop in the anyway, so that's what ended up happening. So that's what happened there. And usually with the virtual queue, you can only use it once. The same thing with Genie Plus. Once you use the Lightning Lane for a ride, so if you got it for Peter Pan's Flight, you can't use it. You can't do another Genie Plus for Peter Pan's Flight later in the day. It doesn't work that way. So we can only use it once. We had our boarding group for Guardians was group 37. They said our estimated time to get on was at 12 something. We got called back at 10:13 or 10:17. So please be cognizant of that. Be paying attention to My Disney Experience. Don't try to get in a long line before you have a boarding group, because most likely you're going to get called pretty early. Unless you get there before 9 o'clock and you're able to ride a few things before that wait time happens. But if you get there at like 9 o'clock, 9:30, like my family and I did, that's when you really need to be paying attention to your My Disney Experience app, which will tell you exactly when your boarding group is called. For our Tron Day, or our Magic Kingdom Day, when we were trying to go to Tron Light Cycle Run, the only thing that we did was Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, because I knew it was only like a 15-minute show, and we got through it. As soon as that show was over, we got called for our boarding group at like 10:28, maybe 10:40. I don't know. It was like 10:30 or 10:40. I can't remember. But we got called to join, and we end up having to wait a very long time. Some people say go during the middle of your standby time, or the middle of your hour that you have to get in that virtual queue. I definitely don't recommend doing that, just simply because the lines that we had to wait were horrendous. So a lot of the people that probably had been called before us had gotten there late, and that's why the line was so long for us. I don't know. I just recommend getting there as early as you possibly can, because my sister and I for Tron definitely had to wait about an hour, maybe hour 15 to actually get on the ride, because it was just so many people trying to ride it. And it's not high amounts of people being able to ride a light cycle. So that's one of the things that I would also recommend. And same thing with Guardians. We didn't have to wait as long for Guardians as Tron. I think there's probably a lot more people trying to ride Tron. I don't know. But Guardians has been out since May 2022, last year. So that's something that, was a thing. But we didn't have to wait as long. I think we waited about 40 minutes compared to the hour 15 for Tron. But still, either way, both of them, we tried to get there as early as we can. I know for Guardians, we got there as soon as our boarding group was called. Tron, since we were leaving from Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor and making sure our parents were situated, we got there probably like 15 minutes into our boarding group, but we were totally fine. I don't think we actually got to scan in, though, until probably 30, almost 40 minutes into our virtual queue, because of how long that line was. So that's something to pay attention to. And yeah, so definitely recommend really paying attention to your My Disney Experience app as a pro tip. But other than that, yeah, that's what Genie Plus, Lightning Lane, and virtual queue are. Rope drop is essentially when you get there early, within 9 to 9:45, or when like the first 45 minutes or so of a park opening. So Magic Kingdom and Epcot both open at 9 o'clock. For Epcot, we got there at like 9:20. For Magic Kingdom, we got there about 9:30. We were really there like by like 9:10, but of course getting through the ticket center, getting through the monorail, going through the going to actually scan into the park. I don't think we had gotten really in until like 9:34. So that's something to, be cognizant of and pay attention to. But yeah, I definitely recommend doing rope drop if you don't want to pay for Genie Plus. Genie Plus can range from $15 to $35. That is new. Spring Break did that. Because the lines were horrendous. So the price for Genie Plus went up. You can usually kind of navigate how busy of a park day you're going to have based off of that Genie Plus price. So both days that Amber, my dad, my mom, and I were in Disney World, it was $24. So Epcot, if we would have used it at Epcot, we would have had to pay $24 per person. Magic Kingdom, we paid $24 per person to get Genie Plus, and it definitely helped in Magic Kingdom. Don't recommend getting it in Epcot because most of the rides are walk-ons aside from Remy's, Frozen, and Test Track. I genuinely just don't think you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck if you if you buy if you buy Genie Plus for your Epcot day. It's just a waste of money, in my opinion, because you're only going to be able to use it 3 times as opposed to like 7 to 9 times at Magic Kingdom. So you get what I'm saying? It makes sense to use it in Magic Kingdom. Epcot, Animal Kingdom, not so much. Hollywood Studios is also another place you probably want to use it because the lines are really long. But yeah, that's the logistics. There you go. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so today we leave for Orlando. I'm really excited. It is currently 4:04 in the morning. We live about it's like 10.5 hours from our hotel that we're staying at in Orlando. Today so we're kind of staying at 2 hotels. The first one is the Jury Plaza Disney Springs area, so we're staying on Disney property for the first 2 nights, and then for the rest of the trip we'll be at the Marriott Cypress Harbor Villas, which is way off of Disney property, which is hilarious, but that's not the point. Cool thing is our room has firework views, so I'll get to swing some fireworks tonight if I'm home or if we're there by then. All right, so the plan was to leave right at 4. Since you know it's already 4:04, that's not happening, but hopefully we'll be on the road by 5. That's what I'm hoping. We'll see, you know. But yeah, time to head on out. Say goodbye to Harry and company. This is actually the first time y'all are seeing my room. Oh my gosh. Fully. You know, it's just a thing. And then all my BTS posters. And my debutante picture. But anyway, here we go. See y'all when we get there. Bye. Hey guys. Really cute thing. Oh my gosh, it's Rocket. I think this is the cutest thing ever, and I just needed to tell you all that. So yeah. All right, see you later. Bye. Good morning, good morning. Okay, so today is day 3 of the trip. We are going to Epcot today. I'm so excited. Amber and I were successfully able to get our group for the virtual queue for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. So, you know, life is good. We're vibing. I'm about to make the whole fam some breakfast, and then we're going to head on to the park to rope drop Frozen Ever After and Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. We're not buying Genie Plus today because no, it's all the research that I've done, all the videos I've watched. Everyone says don't waste Genie Plus at Epcot. And I agree with them. I feel like most of the things that we're going to do, we're going to be able to get done because we're going to be there all day. We're going to take some breaks within the park because we'll see. Well, we may leave depending upon how much we've gotten done. But with us getting an early start like this and knocking out the most, you know, anticipated rides, so us already having virtual queue for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, and also being able to rope drop Remy and Frozen Ever After, I think we're going to be able to get everything done really quickly. So it's going to be fun. Hopefully you can ride Soarin' a couple times. That's our whole family's favorite ride. Like our family favorite ride. We'll see how Guardians fits. You know, right now Soarin' is my favorite ride at Epcot. We'll see if it changes after riding Guardians today. But, you know, really excited for today. It's going to be a great day. Have my live action Little Mermaid ears. But, you know, it's going to be a good day. So, excited. Stay tuned. Hey, everyone. We are here, ready to go. We just post-scanned in. We're so excited. Got our ears ready to go. We're right by Encanto right now. I don't think anyone's here. All right, so we are heading on to Frozen Ever After for rope drop. It's not really rope drop now. It's still kind of rope drop, but not fully. But we're making it. We're walking. We're going. Amber's behind me. Hello. Hello. So we're going. Let's go. All right, we are in Frozen Ever After now. I see Kristoff and Sven. I'm going to take a picture real quick. All right, so funny story. So we were in line for Frozen Ever After, and I just happened to look at the My Disney Experience app, and it told us that we only had about 15-minute wait for Guardians of the Galaxy, that our time was probably going to come at 10:03. So now Amber and I are running, power walking, because you're not supposed to run in Disney World, fun fact, but it's intense right now. So our parents are still waiting for Frozen Ever After. And we're just going to have to ride it sometime today. They may have to ride it twice. I don't know. But anyway, that's what's happening. Okay, bye. All right, here we are. We are officially just waiting to be called for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. We're vibing. We're just chilling now after running. Yes. Kidding. Power walking. We did not run. I'm moving on. Yeah. We did it. Turn up. We're in. Here we are.
3199 which Peter Quill said is
a terrible name for a planet.
He said that you Terrans should have called it
Something cool like Mars, but you know, that hasn't already been taken.
I am still trying to decipher exactly how a name makes a planet's temperature cooler. You may want.
His concert is coming. PJ.
I can't.
Okay. It wasn't exactly my idea.
This is a famous group. Represent our neighbors equal rights.
This I think.
Tell us how that felt.
You gotta forget it. He's got what you call a limited vocabulary. What he's trying to say is, he did sacrifice himself to save us all, and Xandar. Fortunately, he plant-based, so he grew back, and they grow up so fast.
Plant-based.
It would appear so. So back to my original question. Whose idea was it to save him?
It was this half-baked plan, we saved the spot in the store. Okay,
Oh, I was told he hates them. Oh, yeah, he does. He really hates them. So how did you Guardians end up teaming up with the Ravagers?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it was really a group effort to execute my plan.
I can't.
I would love to hear more about how Terra was chosen for this Xandar team.
Well, that was totally my idea. And that's got too, because I love that place. It's awesome. Out there as a kid, and I can't wait to get to go back and ride Horizons.
Oh,
to see the energy.
Alright, so Amber and I have officially rode Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, and we both can definitely say, wholeheartedly, best ride in Disney World. Probably the best ride I've ever ridden. So much fun. Right, Am?
It was really fun.
Yeah. Now we're waiting for our parents to meet us here in France to get on Remy's Ratatouille adventure, and then for the rest of the day, we're just going to be chilling. But that's what's happening. That was a lot of walking. But we're here. Feet aren't hurting yet, so, you know, but, all right. Hey everyone, so we are actually in line for Remy's Ratatouille adventure right now. It's kind of dark, but we're here. We're vibing. It's the longest wait we're doing today, but yeah.
Hello?
Who is this?
It's Figment!
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you've got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's It's about listening with your imagination.
Now I've completely...
Imagine different things from just the sound. Your mind has wings.
Continuing now, if I may, in a calm, scientific, figment-free manner, the things we see with our eyes...
All right, hey everyone. Here's my mom. Here's my dad. Amber. We are on, I don't know what ride now. I think it's on, Amber and I is like probably 5th. Y'all probably 6th, I don't know. It's been a while. But we're on our family's favorite ride, Soarin', because yes. And yeah, so after this, we're going to get on Living with the Land, then probably get some dinner, maybe ride this again, head to the seas, Space Birth, the Grand Fiesta Tour with the Tres Caballeros. And then Amber and I will finally get to ride Frozen Ever After.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's going to be a fun time. Turn up. Hello. So I just wanted to give a quick update about Frozen Ever After. Amber and I weren't able to get on it because it broke down as soon as we went back to get on it. We had literally ran from connections back to Norway in order to ride it, and it didn't work out in our favor. So instead, we just got on Grand Fiesta Tour and then headed out with our family afterwards. We didn't go see the fireworks show. We just didn't worry about it. But the one thing I did want to say, as just a pro tip and just a courtesy thing, be nice to cast members, please. They are some of the nicest people. They are especially trained to deal with things that, like, people, you know, the thing is, when you pay for a Disney trip, a lot of times most people, if they go to Disney, they may go once in their lifetime. And of course, you want to do everything you can on this trip. But sometimes it's out of the cast members' control if a ride breaks down. They're temperamental, all right? They just are. And so when you get an attitude with a cast member, that doesn't help anybody. It just makes you look like a jerk and makes them look just like you're trying to make them look bad. They never look bad. Okay, they're cast members. They literally work at Disney, one of the coolest jobs. Yet this is what happens when people are just jerks to them. So just don't be a jerk. That was just a quick pro tip. We saw something like that and we were like, are you kidding us? Like, don't do that. Please don't do that. These cast members are way too kind for this and they work too hard for this. Don't do that to them, please. But anyway, that is the end of my 2 cents from the Grand Fiesta Tour and the rest of our little Epcot trip, which isn't much. I think it's just Grand Fiesta Tour, and then I say thank you for visiting Epcot, or so the thank you for visiting Epcot, and then we move on to Magic Kingdom. But yeah, just wanted to say that real quick. Bye. Nice little Viva Dom.
The stars to guide us, to catch him beside us, to play as we go.
them today. It's taken me a while to do my video because I've been trying to find the best time to do it, but we are right now about to do Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, something that our whole family enjoys. Here's the fam. There they go. We're all vibing. And yeah, so this is, I think is my dad's favorite, but you know, he'll never admit it. But anyway, Amber and I actually already have our Tron Life Cycle Run virtual queue. As of now, it's coming at 2:33, so we'll be probably like 20 minutes into it, which is actually probably better to do because then we wouldn't be as much of a crowd. But anyway, that's what's happening. Alright, Amber and I are about to get on Tron. People are rolling and rolling. We're about to try out the adaptive seating and make sure we can ride the actual light cycle, because if you haven't found out, they're very interesting. But anyway, we're excited. So let's go.
Remain seated on your light cycle at all times. Keep restraints securely fastened.
Day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. And as a dream becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a
Hey everyone, so right now we are in the lightning lane for Peter Pan's Flight. We're very happy to get this. Yeah, Amber and I rode Tron. It was awesome. We were vibing. The fans, the parents, they did Carousel of Progress and People Mover. We just did People Mover, not Carousel of Progress again, and that was really fun. So yeah, about to make my next Genie Plus selection. Went to Fill Her Magic, which is one of my favorite shows at Walt Disney World. It is simply a 10 to 15 minute show that is a 3D experience and is so much fun. I love it. There's some of the things that we may see is The Lion King, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, all of that good stuff, but it's really fun.
Amy? Very determined, that friend. You gotta admire that. Yeah, come on, bring it out. We got time.
Alright everyone, so we've been doing a lot. We went to Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid. That was really fun. Kept stopping a lot. We waited longer than I planned. But anyway, we're now about to ride the Haunted Mansion. We got a lightning lane for this, so it's going to be really exciting to be able to get on it again for a while. First time in a while. But, yeah. How's everyone doing? Doing good? Okay, so we're hanging in there. But yeah.
Kindly step on the rail, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now. You're the Empress of Color. Betrays an aura of foreboding. Almost as though you sense a magnificence. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way.
Goblins and ghoulies from last Halloween. Awaken the spirits with your tambourine.
So, as you see, we see Princess Tiana and Rapunzel at this point in the trip. I will say that it took a lot longer than we were supposed to. We were only supposed to wait 30 minutes. It ended up taking a lot longer than that. I would also say once we finally got in to see Tiana and Rapunzel, they kind of like went right to a script. We weren't able to ask a lot of questions and stuff like that. I think they only do that when they're running short on time and they've been taking a lot of time. It was just kind of sad, of course, but that's just a pro tip. Just be mindful that that may happen.
One day, in the 100-acre wood, the east wind traded places with If you ask me, he'll never reach that tree.
Why me? Oh dear. Hang on tight, bro.
So that one is actually a favorite of you guys. Yeah, you're welcome, I promise. I really do hate those guys. Well, if it's anybody's first time aboard the Jungle Cruise, any first time ever Jungle Cruise riders, awesome. Me too. Well, we're in this together. Yeah, it's almost like we're in the same situation. We're welcome aboard the world famous Jungle Cruise. My name is Skipper Deirdre. Today I'm going to be your skipper, your guide, your dance instructor, your therapist, the sister you never had, the daughter you never wanted. And while if you don't laugh at my jokes today, then I will also be your swimming instructor. So if you all look straight ahead, you're going to see the most beautiful and enchanting part of our entire tour. And then if you all behind me, you're going to be seeing Schweitzer Falls. And I think that's the famous explorer, Dr. Albert Falls. You know what, if you don't remember his name, totally don't worry about it. We'll be going over that later. The other thing is I feel that really nice mist. It's actually also over 3,000 different types of jungle bacteria. If you don't feel it now, you probably feel it in about 24 to 48 hours, and you should definitely go see a doctor about it. Especially when I get all the time that you have all been waiting for. It is the reason that many of you ride the Jungle Cruise today. Yes, the amazing, the magnificent, the awe-inspiring, the jaw-dropping. It is the 8th wonder of the world. Of the water! That points to me. And you can look and see about every 10 to 12 minutes per hour, so that every single.
Ooh, they're behind us.
I do have one more fun fact for you guys. Did you guys know that elephants, they actually
It's no wrong they want. Bring up the
Weigh anchor now, you swabbies. What may I offer for these hearty heads? Everyone an egg layer.
not less than million golden
Treasure enough for all. I should take this for you, son. Study it from my senses. Empty yours. And it don't make me so old.
Hi everyone. So it's officially 8 o'clock. We have had a very full day here at Magic Kingdom. There's Am. We both are sitting eating some Dole Whip, pineapple Dole Whip from Aloha Isle refreshments. We just got off of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. That was my first time ever riding it, so it was really, really fun. We rode Jungle Cruise and Pirates of the Caribbean back to back. Got some dinner from Columbia Harbor House. Let me tell y'all, best meal, hands down, that we've had on Disney property. It was so good. I got the trio platter, Amber got the salmon. We were all vibing. Like, my mom was like, oh my gosh. My dad was like, it's not salty. We were vibing. It was great. But right now, we're waiting for our parents to get out of Hall of Presidents because we split off so we can go do Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and then they went to the Hall of Presidents. So when they finish that, we're going to go on It's a Small World to close out the night, and then we're going to go to Main Street, get some more little treats for them, and then watch Happily Ever After, head home. Or to the hotel. But yeah, it's been a great day.
Great day.
Great day. We've done a lot of fun stuff. Did a lot.
It's actually chill right now. Like, it's not hot.
It's cool right now, y'all. It's like a nice subtle breeze. This is probably the coolest it's ever been while being in Disney World. I've never been this cool.
This is how it was in January.
Really?
Like, all the time. Yeah.
Well, y'all, you heard it from Amber. Best time to go to Disney World? January. If you hate heat. Our family hates heat, yet for some reason, we go to Disney in summer. It's not because we try to, it's because, right, it's easier. We're all on summer vacation. But I will say, this has been a really, really great trip. And I tried to take as many, like, videos of the ride so you can have some POVs of what I was doing. Some of them, like Tron, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it with Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Some I was just trying to enjoy it. Haunted Mansion I did take some of, but it was dark, so I apologize. But anyway, yeah, this has been a really great day. And I can't wait to watch Happily Ever After live. I've watched it 50 times on YouTube, but it's the first time I'm watching it in person. So I'm really, really excited about that. And hopefully we don't get caught up in the chaos after a fireworks show. But anyway, I shall see y'all in a bit. Bye.
When Amber and I were on this ride, I was like crying because there were like these two little kids on the ride, and there was like a little boy in front of us and a little girl behind us, and they were in such awe of this ride. Let me tell you, I've done it on this ride I don't know how many times, and it can get old, it can, but I always love riding it. And so being able to see like these two little kids get on it for the very first time, it was like the cutest and most fulfilling thing in the world, and it almost brought tears to my eyes. And this may sound very dramatic, but like, this ride means so much as it is. It's such a really good ride, but it's also just like when little kids get on it, they are just so excited to see little kids that look like them, because essentially all of the little characters on the ride are little kids around the world. And then they're just such in awe, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, why is this too cute? But anyway, I just had to say that. Let's get back to the ride.
Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us.
Ready to begin, let the wonder take hold. He will draw you in, watch the moment unfold. I can see that we're meant to follow, setting out for a new tomorrow. Every step we take brings a new hope, a new day. Every choice we make, answers find only. Every wish body pulled into motion, diving in with our hearts wide It's just beginning for your heartbeat faster. Try to find
Crying, reminiscing about Happily Ever After. So that actually was the last like video I shot on the trip. Um, but yeah, can I just say Happily Ever After genuinely is probably the best fireworks show I've ever seen. Out of all of the shows that I've seen at Walt Disney World, like it's it's one of the Fantasmic's amazing and the Hollywood Studios, but Happily Ever After, I genuinely have watched that so many times on YouTube. I definitely recommend if you've never watched it, go on YouTube, try to find it. It's so many different versions of it, but definitely like watch like Walt Disney World News Today's version because it's perfect and they have the most updated version. But I just want to just end out the video with this. As you all see, I'm like completely different setting. I'm not even in my room. I'm in the living room of my house. But just wanted to say this is genuinely one of my favorite, absolute favorite trips to Disney World. It's Disney is one of my favorite places in the world, if not my favorite place in the world. I love it every single time I go, and this trip was just so much fun. I truly enjoyed it. Um, I had so much fun editing this video. I had so much fun filming all of the content for it. I really hope you all like it. I know it's probably one of my longest ones, but it's a lot to happen, and I wanted to show you all, especially those who may not have ever been to Disney. Um, but yeah, I love going to Disney. I hope to go again soon. Um, but yeah, that concludes this video. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't give it a thumbs down. That's just rude. Also, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I shall see y'all in the next one. It probably will be another Disney themed video. Probably be the conclusion to Amber and I's ranking Disney characters because why not series. But yeah, I have some more fun stuff coming to you all. Also, make sure to check out my wrap up video that I just did. And yeah, I shall see y'all soon. All right, bye.